Hello students, hope that you are fine. Welcome to my geography video tutorial of 9th standard. Today I will discuss the second part of insolation. Here first part I was discussing about the factors affecting the temperature. Already two factors I have discussed there, that is the latitude and altitude. These two already discussed. Today I will first discuss the distance from sea. Distance from sea, here I will discuss, that is that you see, suppose this is India. India's this side Arabian Sea, and here that is Bay of Bengal. So here what we have seen, these parts, this side and this side are the coastal regions. Coastal regions means they are getting the land bridge and sea bridge. So, and this part, that is interior part. So which part getting the influence of land bridge and sea bridge, then there is temperature is lower. We know that the land gets heated more quickly than the water, as well as land cools down also more quickly than the water. This is because lower specific heat of the land, whereas water takes longer time to get heated and to cool than the land. So during daytime, land gets heated more than the surrounding water bodies, and at night land radiates heat faster and gets cooler down. So the contrast is also observed in summer and winter. The places located near the sea, whatever I told you, that is a range of temperature is that is diurnal or annual range, that is greater range of annual range of interior parts, greater annual range of temperature, and sea part, the range of temperature means difference between maximum and minimum is lower. The places located closer to the water bodies experience the cooler effect of the sea due to the phenomenon of land bridge and sea bridge, and coastal areas have low diurnal and annual range of temperature compared to the areas far from the sea. So conclusion is that the areas very close to the seaside having lower temperature, and the places interior lower temperature, or we are saying that is oceanic type of temperature, and the places which are interior part, or it is they are getting the influence of extreme temperature, or that is continental type of temperature, means too hot and too cold, and here moderate temperature. Next we are coming ocean currents. Ocean currents are two types. One is cold ocean current, another one warm ocean current. So cold and warm ocean current affect the climate of the coastal areas, which also affect the land area. Warm ocean current flowing from the equatorial region and the areas to the polar regions, they make the climate to the neighboring coastal areas warmer than would otherwise also be. Means and the places near the equatorial region is hotter, and the places in the polar region, due to the cold current, there is temperature is cold. So example we can see, that is North Atlantic Drift, which is a warm climate, rises in the winter temperature of the ocean coastal areas, and in the northwestern Europe, so the ports remain free from ice even in winters. On the other hand, cold ocean current bring cooling effect of the coastal areas where it is flowing. Such as example we can say, that is due to the cooling effect of cold Labrador current, the ports located around the latitude or the other side of the Atlantic Ocean remains frozen several months. In this way, we have seen that the cold ocean current can makes the temperature cooler, and warm ocean currents makes the temperature hotter. Third one is, that is winds. Winds are modified the temperature in the region over it blows, and cold wind from the blowing from higher to lower latitudes, like the polar winds, reduce the temperature of the region where they blow, and northern parts of China receive cold winds from the Central Asia, and temperature is very low. But and the onshore winds blowing from the sea. Onshore winds means this. Suppose we take that this is onshore wind. Onshore wind blowing from sea to land, it brings rainfall, and offshore winds, which is coming from the land to sea, there is not bringing any rainfall. So winds blowing from the land, also interior part of the continent is dry, and from ocean whatever the winds are going, that is bringing rainfall. Local winds like Fon, Chinook, Mistral, Bora, and then Lu. After that we can say these are the hot winds. These blows in Rajasthan, western UP, in India. They are the temperature bringing high because they blow in the summer season. And the last point we are coming, that is the clouds. Presence of clouds also affect the temperature of a place in two ways. Cloud prevents the incoming solar radiation from reaching to the Earth's atmosphere. Clouds also prevent the terrestrial radiation from escaping out into the space. So, in this reason, why cloudless region like deserts have high temperature during the daytime and night due to the absence of clouds, terrestrial radiation escapes rapidly, reducing the temperature, leading to the high diurnal range of temperature. In contrast to the desert, the equatorial regions having excessive cloud cover experience low diurnal range of temperature. In this way, we have seen these are the factors, that is altitude, latitude, distance from sea, ocean currents, winds and clouds. Also, due to this, also temperature varies. Hope that it will be helpful for you. Thank you, everyone.